So you would think that after the Minnesota Fighting Vikings finally got off the schneid, finally beat down the Houston Texans, that Vikings fans would be like puffing the chest a little bit. And now this team was obviously not as bad as the 0-3 start suggested. They're obviously not as bad as what they showed against the Packers, against the Colts. Probably should have held on against the Titans, but again, what can you do there? And this team is dangerous. This team has all the weapons on offense that you could need. You have Justin Jefferson busting out Rookie of the Year candidate, on his way to having the best rookie season in Vikings franchise history for a rookie wide receiver, which saying a lot. This team had Randy Moss as well as Kelly Campbell. Yeah. Also, Adam Jerome, Ezekiel Thielen revenge tour continues. Dalvin Cook is leading the league in rushing. He's staying healthy, even though we got a couple scares towards the end of the last two games. But he is dialed in. Gary Kubiak is dedicated to running the ball, getting the rock to Dalvin in any way possible, minus screens, which you should do. Offensive line is starting to come together, minus Drew Samia. But again, it is what it is. Kirk Cousins can come in national television Sunday night against the Slytherin Seattle Seahawks and completely flip the table over. Just completely change the narrative about Kirk Cousins. Blah, blah, blah. He can't win a big game. Blah, blah, blah. He can't win in prime time. He can't beat good teams. He can't do this. He can't do that. And all week long, we've heard, well, Mike Zimmer has never beaten the Seahawks. He's the only NFC team that he hasn't beaten. The Vikings have lost 6 straight games against the Seahawks, including the original 38-7 2015 regular season at TCF Bank Stadium, as well as the Shank at the Bank. I get it. I fully understand that. And sad sack Vikings fans, the same ones who were advocating the take for Trevor Lawrence, like, oh, we beat the Texans. What's this we stuff, man? You got a turd in your pocket? No, the Vikings were 0-3. They got off the schneid. They beat the Texans. Again, your record is what it says you are, except for the Bears, who are the worst 4-1 team in NFL history, but I digress there. So yes, the Vikings coming in. Don't you think for a second that Seattle isn't a little bit sweating? Pete Carroll and company, and also Seattle Seahawks fans are in the know. They understand that this could potentially be a trap game. So their precious 12s, they're 12s. Fans since 2012. Yeah, they're gone. They're out of here. So empty stadium. Russell Wilson, MVP level, respect. DK, Lockett, respect. Almost as good as Thielen and Justin Jefferson. Awesome. Cool. And Chris Carson doing the damn thing. But defense... Man, you guys should have re-signed Clowney. Like, I fully understand that Clown Shoes is overrated and overhyped and overpaid, but you still probably should have kept him around. Bobby Wagner, respect. One of the best off-ball linebackers in NFL history. Potentially could be walking into the Hall of Fame. He ain't all that anymore. He is not. Eric Hendricks, ascending, taking up the mantle. It's like Bobby Wagner is like late career Chad Greenway. Like, we remember that. 2014, 2015, like we knew, like Chad Greenway was a bad man, a Pro Bowler, all pro, not even at the level as Bobby Wagner, but at the end is like, yeah, about that. Also, he's dinged up. He missed, he was limited in practice on Thursday with a rib injury. Plus, that secondary, Shaquem Griffin, awesome, stud, respect. Jamal Adams missing that game, already ruled out because he's got that groin injury. Ruled him out on Wednesday. That is massive. That's like the Vikings losing Harrison Smith and Anthony Harris. Like, so throw in some great coverage skills as well. So that is massive. And I know Seahawks fans in the comments all week would be saying, oh, what about Ryan Neal? What about him? What about Ryan Neal? Yeah. Now I understand what it sounds like when Vikings fans, we hype up Hercules Mata offense. Like, he's just really good. He just give him a shot. That's what it sounds like Sea Chickens fans talking about Ryan Neal. Okay, Justin friggin' Jefferson. He is a guy who lives and breathes for big-time games. He shines the brightest when the lights are on. He's going to come in his NFL national TV debut Sunday night, primetime, and just thwack. Like, we are calling it. 9 catches, $163, 3 touchdowns, and the Vikings get it done in an absolute shootout. And yes, I do understand that the Vikings haven't gotten it done. Like, they are certainly up and down. They certainly are hot and cold, and they haven't beat the Seahawks in the last 6 meetings. Who cares? Like, honestly, what do the 2015 games have to do 5 years later with this team, which, like, who's leftover players? What, Thielen, Rudy, Barr? That might be about it. That really might be about it. Who cares? What impact does that have on this? Or, the Vikings have lost in primetime at Seattle the last 2 years. Who cares? What does that have to do with this game? Vikings coming in, they know they have a puncher's chance. They know that Yannick the Freak Ngakoue, all of a sudden he gets one of his mitts on a Russell Wilson ball when he's reaching back to just drop a dime to Tyler Lockett or DK Metcalf. All of a sudden, game-changing play. Anthony Harris understands that he hasn't been living up to that $11.441 million franchise tag. He's got to step up his game as well. And also, Harrison Smith, who was taken off the field just in a complete miscarriage of justice second half against the Texans. You know that he's got something to prove. Also, he does have Russell Wilson's number, and it's going to be phenomenal. And Russell Wilson will serve up a meatball to you. The Vikings will get a turnover. They'll get a strip sack. Yannick Ngakoue on the bright lights will show that he was worth that trade. He was worth that reduced money, and he is worth a big-time freaking contract. Yes, pay Yannick. Pay Danielle Hunter as soon as he gets back from his herniated disc in his friggin' neck. And all of a sudden, Micah Pierce, welcome on back. Oh, no COVID concerns in 2021? Let's go. But stop looking forward to next year. Stop talking about drafting this quarterback or that quarterback. Derek King, by the way, stud. No, focus on the season, because the Vikings are going to go into Seattle. They're going to shock the world. 2-3, what it be? The best 2-3 team in NFL friggin' history. And all of a sudden, the national media jabroni's like, well, they just beat the Texans. And, the Seahawks are really good. And Russell's going to win MVP. Shut it. Shh. Pause that narrative for 30 seconds. And then the Vikings will come home and get blown out by the Falcons. But that's just how it be. That's just how it be being a Vikings fan. But, yeah, Vikings get it done. 41-37 in a shootout. Woo! Let's go. Can it be Sunday night already? Let's go. All right, so your thoughts. Vikings winning. 9 billion reasons why they're winning. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.